All right, welcome in, welcome back. How's everybody doing out there? It is a fine Saturday afternoon. Just waiting on everything to waiting on the games to kick off. If you can do us the biggest favor and hit that like and subscribe button, that helps us grow the platform, um grow everything we're doing here. And the big thing is got some There's some pretty big games going on today. Alabama, um, Alabama, Missouri is the feature today. This is just something that I have been uh, have been looking at, um, getting this done, but just waiting on some other things to get figured out. So there's that. Appreciate everybody who has jumped in, and also for you people watching on Twitter, you can hit the like and subscribe button if you come on over to YouTube. That helps us with everything as well. But these these next few hours are going to be very very fascinating because one fan base is going to be, I think, all shucks. The other fan base, if it goes a certain way, is going to want to fire their coach. So there is that. So that's kind of where we're sitting at on this. We're going to also open the phone lines in the second half, good or bad. Good or bad, we're going to open the phone lines in the second half. Um, so we're not accused of shying away from anything or by anything by that. I got an update going. Let's look here. I gotta look at the schedule and get the TVs set up. That is the main goal right now. Gotta just based upon network. Just yeah, so that's pretty much where we're at. This is very confusing. Well, that doesn't make any sense on why it's doing that. Just at the end here, Illinois is in the orange outfits. Okay, we gotta. All right, so all right. We'll have to see. Illinois, I'm not shocked. Fox has got their stuff on the road. Dan Lanning takes his shirt off during college game day today. Not shocked by any of that. Just looking at some other stuff here. Getting ready to get the old TikTok fired up. McAfee, everybody has taken Oregon. I kind of like how they've taken McAfee standing on the chair now. It is taken place of the Corso stuff. So yeah, there's that. Why is this doing that? Wonder if it'll. Ooh, McAfee takes Indiana. That's a shocker. Ohio State getting ready to take the field. I'm just really trying to get this. That's the issue with the whole streaming thing. It doesn't work like it's supposed to. Or at least I can't get it to work like I want it to. Put that in there. See if this fixed it. Oh, imagine that. That fixed it. That'll be the multi-view for the moment until we get this figured out. UCLA on the road today at UCLA on the. That's already. It's already 2 minutes in. Wow. Oklahoma State, the Pokes. The Pokes already up 7-0. Wide receiver pass wide open. That's one way to get her to skin the cat. All right. All right. So here we go. Get that done. Missouri, Alabama has kicked off. Missouri starting with it. Wearing the Block M hats, Florida State underway. Just really, to me, off-putting seeing seeing college football on TNT. We'll have to see what Illinois, if they put up a fight today. Oh, no. Got that messed up. Ooh, buddy. Gotta put a background in there. All right, here we go. Oh, finally. Missouri out with a pretty decent run. Okay, that goes there. We fix this multi-box. Okay. So what do we got here? Missouri starts with it. Oh, Missouri out early. Missouri on the board. I think that's the best the noon slate's got to offer. Yep, that's the best the noon slate's got. I'm sure they are fired up in Columbia right now. I guarantee you that. On Florida State. So, yeah, there's that. It is Michigan State on the board already. Gotta remove one of them. Who do we add? What's the better game? Cincinnati, UCF? Yeah. That's kind of where that's at. All right. You got that. Bo Perbula on the board already. That was quick. Looks like it's a little rainy out there today as well. Kind of shocking if they got that one part of the end zone already filled in. Yeah, Julian saying just throw it to 4. Oh, no. That was smelling disaster for Pitt there for a second. All right, Ty Simpson, what do you got? Nope, they ain't got that other end of the end zone filled in yet. Ty Simpson, 6'2", 208. Missouri wearing the Block M helmets. And the Block M is white. Well, I guess they got the one end. They got the one end filled in finally. Now they got the other end to get filled in, and bye-bye are the Missouri days of the Rock M. Uh-oh. Yeah, he just ran through and blew that up. What's the flag for? Yep. So you just that third and long, you thought you just had, it is tostada now because you decided to run over there and be dumb. So Alabama will say thank you for the first down, and if they go down and score, I hate to be that guy, but it's like touchdown's kind of on you. Ohio State marching down the field. UCF Cincinnati still nothing. What are we gonna have for 3:00 or 3:30? Oklahoma, Texas. That'll be on the TV. Notre Dame won't be on the TV because it's on Peacock. Yay! Because that makes sense. So there's that. What you gonna do, Captain DeBoer? It would be very catastrophic if Pitt beats Florida State. Way to navigate the pocket there. Ty Simpson, just step up and deliver a strike. Indiana, Oregon. The quad box for the 3:30 window is going to be Texas, Colorado. Texas, Colorado. Probably Georgia Tech. And we'll find a filler game in there until Arkansas, Tennessee starts. So Alabama out to midfield. Look at Ty Simpson and the wheels. Look at the wheels. Ty Simpson just motoring down. That is a heck of a play there by Ty Simpson. Although Michigan State, very interesting, wearing white caps today or white hats today. Houston in the end zone. Houston wins today. Your boy cashes a ticket. We cashed the over 5.5 for the Cougs. That was fish in a barrel. Right. Oh, wow. Just high load the defense on that side. I don't know. UCLA coming out. What they do? Yep. Playing with the corner. They high load that guy. Sent him on a 9 and snuck the tight end behind. Oh. The darling of college football this week, Jerry Neuheisel in East Lansing. Ty Simpson changing the play. That's very fascinating. That was a good run. 3rd and 5. What you gonna do, Alabama? What you gonna do? Here we go. Oh, offsides, free play. And he gets a first down. It doesn't matter. He was offside, so they're getting a first down. They're getting the first down anyway. Duke. Oh, Super Burke. It doesn't matter, Eli. Number 9, buddy. You got 20 yards worth of penalties today. Yep, you were offsides, dude. Doesn't matter. They let the play out, regardless if you think he caught it or not. It was 3rd and 5. They were giving them the first down either way. Illinois holds Ohio State to a field goal. There's that. Appreciate you, Burke. Ooh, yeah. Ugh. There's that. Appreciate it, Burke. Who is that? Noel Mazzoni? They're getting after it. It is fighting and clawing. Drinkwitz is losing his mind. Drink is losing his mind. Ooh, Pitt in for a touchdown. Mike Norvell. You gotta rally the troops there. Should I start Zay or Jennings? What does that have to do with Alabama? Alabama, Missouri. That's a touchdown. Also, Drink, you shouldn't be pissed at the officials. You should be pissed at number 9. He had 20 yards worth of penalties himself. That is I love the unfinished end zone we got here. Right there. Fish in the barrel. Fish in the barrel. I just like the raw material of, oh no. Somebody's got to go get that football that they just kicked in the construction zone. And UCLA sneaks in a field goal. The whole shoot match here. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Oklahoma State. I will be interested in who they hire, to be honest. It's very fascinating to me. I'm also going to go out on a limb and say that not the rest of everybody has woken up yet. Time is a flat circle. Bobby Petrino and the Hogs will be taking on the Vols today. Ooh, today's Mike Norvell's birthday, huh? Yep. Also, if you can do us the biggest favor and hit that like and subscribe button, that helps us. That helps us. Um, it helps us grow the channel. Ooh. Yeah, there's that. Um, got about 20 folks in here, so there's that. Gotta love the media timeouts. How many points does Luke Altmaier and Illinois put up today? I think if they can get to 21, they would be the highest. If they could score 3 touchdowns. Oh, that's what the new end zone's supposed to look like. They've refused to get rid of that Rock M. Although I think it's kind of about time Missouri fills it in. I'm going to lean Pitt. Pitt came out and scored on that opening drive. Also, we are live on TikTok. Yeah, Pitt came out and scored on that opening drive. What can Castellanos and company do? Although I will have to say, what is a bigger black and gold off? Missouri, Iowa? Yeah, I'm just kind of paying attention to that. It was a pretty good run by Missouri. Castellanos running around. He's doing something, I guess. Aiden Childs throws that one into about the 6th row. That was something I'm not shocked by coming out today. I was thinking that realistically, Alabama was going to have to pack their lunch. Oh, where? Kane Womack. Oh, Perbula. That is way out of bounds. So 4th and 4, Missouri's going to punt. Got a Pitt player injured. Looks like he's short in the UCLA Michigan State game. Missouri about to give this thing the Dose boot. And he is short. UCLA takes over on downs. Oh. Buckeyes with the turnover. It's a tough one on Luke Altmaier. Tip ball's never fun. Cincinnati up 7-0 on UCF. UCF even on the road too. Hopefully, I'm going to go out on a limb and I think ABC will move this along. I don't think that they're going to. I don't think they're going to prolong it. I think there's been enough complaining by the folks that are watching on the TV networks. I mean, the 7:30 window is good tonight when you think about it. Because if you look at the 7:30 window, just hear me out on this. 3:30 is kind of lackluster, but at the 7 starting at 7 o'clock, you have Florida, Texas A&M, you have Georgia, Auburn, you have USC, Michigan, and then you have Clemson in prime time as well. Super late Hawaii. That I don't even know what you would have to watch Hawaii's game, but it starts at midnight. But during the call-in show, we'll be checking out Utah and San Diego State. Stafford. Oh yeah, and South Carolina LSU. So there's that. They wanted PI on that. There is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 games live right now. And 5 ranked teams in action. Ohio State, first and goal. All right. Pavia. They're showing highlights from Alabama's last week deal. Now, if Alabama can go out here and push this in and shove down the field, that would be huge. Could you imagine if UCLA turns this thing around and ends up winning their last 8 games of the year to go 8-4? Oh, there goes that man. Pitt, you better tackle today. Didn't know Connor Wagman's dad was an old cowpoke. He's down. All right, what do we got here? A lot of pushing and shoving by the Missouri folks. A lot of pushing and shoving. Looks like Castellanos is going to get it. No, he was denied. Touchdown Buckeyes. Ohio State rolls UCLA in the end zone. Got a lot of action going on right now. Yeah, that was just textbook. Bang. Our beef versus your beef there. That was a nasty hit. That was a nasty hit in the trading JSN for Pittman, Sutton, and Brandon Avery. Good trade. You probably should have drafted better above the law. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to replay that one. Hold on for 1 second, everybody. All right, I apologize for that. Had to get a toothpick. But that's where we're at. Yep, Florida State melting down. What are we doing here? Sorry about that, everybody. Oh, man, when do the Cubs play? We got playoff baseball going. Cubs come on at 8. Yeah, we're probably going to be we'll be watching that too. What channel is that on? TBS HBO Max. Well, I can tell you probably. All right. Got the scoreboards on. All right. Doing a little UCLA vintage stuff. Houston took that loss last week to Texas Tech, but I think that just goes to show you the disparity in rosters. I don't think people quite fully grasp that, the disparity in rosters. Let's do this. I don't know. That is freshman. Welcome to college football. That was a gnarly looking hit. You can tell football's changed. They only showed it once. To me, people are going to be going crazy saying it was helmet to helmet, but realistically, that's a bang bang play, and I kind of think that with the way it all happened, I don't know. Because he didn't launch. All right. Snoozer? Yeah, that kid's probably the Meadows kid, former Notre Dame recruit or hopeful that they thought. I'm trying to figure this out at Florida State. Did they turn that upper deck over the awning into premium seating? I've never been to the Doak. I think that today is gonna be Alabama's key to success. is how much they run Jam Miller. That was a 9-yard run by Jam. Michigan State punts again. UCLA going to get it in pretty much almost plus territory. It's not that I'm trying to bag on Deshaun Foster, but the UCLA new Heisel's kid takes over the offense. Looks like a totally different outfit they got rolling there. So there's that. So yeah, it's a pretty big thing. Also, like I said, in the second half, we're going to open up the phone lines, and let's hear from the people of Alabama fans and Missouri fans. We'll have that rolling. I appreciate the follow. On the old TikTok. Oh, he was ejected. They probably didn't do the ejection on TV because they didn't want to hear people boo. I've also noticed that today, or lately, with the stuff going on in the old college football. They don't like to hear booing or the BS chant. Jam really ain't got nowhere to go. He's short. I'm sure that I'm pretty sure that yeah, they're gonna go for it. Third down. Yep. He got it. Who should I bench? Cook, Jenkins. Let's look here. I would probably go Moore, and then should I bench Cook, Jenkins, or Dobbins? Probably Dobbins, coming off that Achilles tear, but I don't know with fantasy here lately. It's kind of been a crapshoot. What you got, Ty Simpson? Out of the back of the end zone's what you got. What's the flag for? Illegal shift offense. Huh. Oh, 3 more. Have Warren, Kittle, Walker, and Taylor at tight end. Any droppable? I would get rid of Waller. Just my opinion. Illinois is back at it. Might have to reconfigure my multi-box. Might have to put the Rebs in there from Ole Miss. Also at start 2, Diggs, Tate, Bill. Diggs, I think the other two are a coin flip. Also, I got to get this in here real quick. There's the halftime break. Into quarter. Yeah, I think we're going to reconfigure. We'll keep Oklahoma State, Houston, UCLA, Florida State. I think we're going to dump we're going to add Ole Miss and dump UCF Cincinnati. Playoff baseball is upon us. Henderson or Golden at flex. Well, the big thing you got to worry about with Henderson is it just depends on how much Vrabel's going to hand it off. Oh, wow. They are showing the stadium at Oklahoma State. Oh, boy, that is not good. No, UCLA punt. Ole Miss wearing red today. And the powder blue hats with white pants. Oh, no. Fake punt. What are we? Oh, wow. What a call. UCLA's just got it going on. Hey, they found a patch of Wazoo people. Just a fake punt out the gate, 88. UCLA goes and punches this one in. They go and punch this one in. All right. Wazoo and the Rebs are off. Pickens Wilson for Amara. I guess that'd be an all right trade. Ohio State back with the ball, up 10-0. Yeah, I just don't think Illinois has the they don't have the scoring capability. I think Ohio State's defense is going to be hot take, but statistically they're better than what they were last year. Oh boy. Ty Simpson to nobody. I think Oklahoma State got a turnover. They are pumped in Stillwater. They are pumped up. Why do they keep talking about DeBoer's black hoodie? His hoodie situation. All right. Ooh. Ty Simpson, touchdown, tied. And we have another Alabama touchdown. Ty Simpson just threw an absolute laser. I thought, oh, wow. Dave's here. Yikes. I am not repeating that. Oh, wow. Dave's here, just out with the zinger. And Oklahoma State looks like they're about to punch it in. They're showing them they are pumped in the coach's box. Trinidad Chambliss dicing up. Hold on, I gotta check my dual thing real quick. Please tell me I did not put Florida State in a parlay. Oh, thank God I didn't. All right, we're back. Missouri set to receive. Second quarter underway. I'm surprised Alabama traveled that well to Missouri. Huh. 26-5 since 2013. Oh yeah, I remember when Missouri they had two devastating losses that year. Oh, UCLA punches it in. Pitt is playing inspired. Off the top rope. Oh yeah. We got games all day, Dave. We're gonna have Indiana, Oregon next. Then we're gonna have what are we gonna have? Oh, Auburn, Georgia, and then most of the post game show is gonna be around Auburn, Georgia. Bo Prabula, better get rid of it, Bo. Bo's got some wheels now. He scrambled out of there. I think you'd like to see him slide there. Third and 1 coming up for Missouri. He gets it. Squeeze through. So the Pokes knotted up at 4. Oh, it was a botched punt. Botched punt ends up in a field goal. All right, here we go. Injured Alabama player, media timeout. Can Castellanos find some magic? Florida State's dropped 2 in a row. Oh, offsides, Castellanos, free play. And they're going to get a PI on this. I would say they'll decline the offsides and accept the PI. That's why you do it. There goes that man, Jeremiah Smith. Yeah, he's an issue. I think most of the folks are just saying, for these games are leaning towards sucking. Oh, here we go. Power Mizzou. Apparent though, half of the first quarter were playing the Bama refs. You had a targeting, and then you had number 9 get 20 yards worth of penalties himself. The taunting, the offsides. Uh-oh. Yeah, Brandon there. He's helping me out. Is that going to be a catch for Jeremiah Smith? Michigan State desperately needs a score. Probably. Yeah, I'd start him against the Cowboys. Castellanos is... Oh, yeah. Well, I can tell you, if Florida State drops this one, it's going to get loud down there in Tallahassee, but realistically, I don't know what they can do. I think Norvell's buyout, it was like 60 mil last year. I think it only goes to like 53. So, oh, what a pick. Oh, he didn't catch it. That'd have been a hell of a pick. Ole Miss didn't get it. Ooh. Michigan State finding some success on the ground. All right. What do we got here? Ooh, a little trickery. That was a good play by Hill Green. Colorado's probably thinking we shouldn't have let that guy go. All right, Mizzou. 3rd and 8. What you got? Oh, they get him. Sack and a... Oh, I think that's very fascinating because I think the ACC was so tired. I think they have a lot of officials that work in their league office that are really on Twitter. And I think that they got tired of, and I think a lot of it has to do with that Miami Virginia Tech game last year on why they're letting people in the command center, because they got accused of rigging it for Miami, trying to keep Miami undefeated. UCLA got it back. They go down and score again. They'll be up 3 touchdowns. Wazoo punt. Oh, wow. That was blown up in the backfield. Illinois with the ball. All right. Including the NFL. Yeah. I agree with you, Dave. Show the game. No, that is how you that's how you lose your TikTok live privileges, dog. Oh yeah. Hearing them talk through calls. Now, was that a catch? I think it would go a long way for transparency. But I think it's interesting that that they will, in college football, they will allow you to listen in to the command center, but they won't give you an accurate injury report. Now that is funny. Oh, Ty Simpson changing the play. Bama's done this twice now on third down. Oh, Ty Simpson with the wheels. Look at the wheels. Upended. Probably like to see a slide there, Ty, but and his jersey's ripped. Not sure how they would get around HIPAA now in college. Well, my thing is that how can you have people bet on games? The NFL, they're showing the I'm assuming today must be homecoming at Ole Miss. And it looks toasty. It looks toasty at Vaught Hemingway. Nico gets blown up. Ty Simpson delivers another strike. Yep, what a blitz pickup. Not the greatest, but he got a piece of him enough to where he could get that ball off. All right, here we go. Jam Miller. Caden Proctor is just a mountain of a human. What's she going to do, Coach Skipper? Alabama in field goal range now. Pitt is backed up. Got a little breathing room. UCLA touchdown. People are betting on games. It isn't college football's job to facilitate that, as I see it, in the fact the less involvement in gambling, the better. I agree with you, Dave, but the only thing is that don't take money from gambling operations, in my opinion. Oh, Ty Simpson almost had him. Oof. Ty almost got out of that one. Missouri forces a punt. I wouldn't do that either. Yeah, so we agree. But I mean, if you're going to take money from FanDuel and Caesars and all these other places, then you need to put out a decent injury report. Because, I mean, the NFL is forced to. And then Alabama kicking a 47-yarder. Kick is up, and it's good. He's doing the icky shuffle. I'm just curious, Dave, what in the second half, Dave, we're going to open the phone lines, so if you're wanting to get in on the podcast deal here, you'll be able to. Ole Miss kicking a field goal, getting stifled. No good. No good. Where did he miss that? He just pushed it. Gonna start to get tight there at Vaught Hemingway. Gonna start to get tight. So there is that. Alabama, Missouri, commercial break. Alabama kicks a field goal to go up 17-7 on the Tigers. I like how they came out with this new game show to beat 99. It's basically a spin-off from the Mr. Beast games. Wow. I think it's interesting. We got Boswell. The Boz is just all over commercials. He's in, what is that, Fansville with Dr. Pepper. Now he's in the Heisman commercials. Jeez. That'll be interesting. What I think will be very interesting and very telling. Kevin Coleman Jr. That ankle he got sniped on the ankle. Probably have to go do the Brady Cook. Connor Wagman, can you punch it in? All right, Alabama kickoff. Yep, there's a Houston touchdown. Wow, the T-Boone Pickett looks like a ghost town. I am sure the big time boosters on TV just cringe every time they just see that raw construction in the end zone. What a catch by the running back from Houston. That's a ball player. This will be real critical for the Alabama defense. I want to see them get a stop here. What the hell was going on in US? Yeah, I have a lot of questions myself. I mean, if UCLA gets it back and scores and goes up 31-7 going into halftime, I would say that I've noticed, where was that going for Beulah? But I would say that stadium will empty out quick. That was a decent return. 2-minute they got 3 clock stoppages plus the 2-minute timeout. Uh-oh. I think that is Alabama football. I think that is Alabama football. Oh. That is tough. Mm-mm. Da-da-da-da. Ohio State still up 10-0. Oh, wow. Did Castellanos cough it up? Second down, Florida State ball. All right. Jam Miller. Although, son, I'd like to see you switch to the many new Heisel will be in demand. Yes. I guarantee you. I hate to be that guy. I know some people aren't fans of it, but I would try to keep that coaching staff together. If they go out and they win, if let's say they go out of the last 8 games, they beat Penn State, but if they go out there and go like 6-2 in the last 8 games, I would keep the coaching staff in line. That's what I would do at UCLA. But I think, the path to being a head coach in the Power 5, it's not going to the group of 5 anymore and showing proof of concept. It's just really being a good coordinator now. Ooh, Wazoo. I'm telling you, the Ole Miss fans are going to freak out. Ty Simpson, zinger. Old Ty Simpson. What is it, 3rd and 4? Another sack. That's not ideal. Oh, yeah. Nico is dealing. Well, I think it's interesting. You change up stuff on the staff, and the kid you need to ball is balling. Ohio State's going to settle for another field goal. Big thing is can they... Oh, wow. Backflip in the end zone. Wazoo. Illegal shift on Bama. Oh, I better lock that in. Can I get hog time for that? All right. Sorry about that, TikTok folks. Oh. My eye is super red. Did I order something from Amazon? All right. Commercial break. Hold on. I will be right back, everybody. Probably Henry. Sorry about that. I am back. Start Chase Brown or Jalen Warren. I don't think you're kind of robbing Peter to pay Paul on that one. Houston back in it. Florida State gets on the board. Oh, yeah, the Illa Buck used to be a live trophy until it died in like 1926. If they had an Illa Buck now as a live trophy, the PETA people would freak out. Guaranteed. Yeah, that's PI all day. Toledo up on Bowling Green. Gave him that catch. The only really thing we kind of need is there's that. Let me look at something here. Oh, no, there goes that man. I don't know why it always does that. Hold on. There goes that man. Oh, no. Chambliss throws a pick. Flag on the play. That dude should have been gone. Yeah, he should have. Should have been gone. There's that. Hold on a second, folks. Oh, it's just hog time. RBs in the clear should not get touched. Get a fast running back, Mizzou. Yeah, I hear you on that. If you're on if you're on meltdown alert, Dave, watch Ole Miss is down to Wazoo right now, 7-0. In the first, I think the first quarter is almost coming to an end. Ooh, so we got another another commercial. Florida State gets it back. We're all knotted up at FSU 14 up. Even if UCLA comes out with points on this drive, I find it fascinating. Can Luke Altmaier engineer a touchdown? Oh, Houston with the turnover. Probably Swift. It is going to clear out at T-Boone Picken. Hulu is displacing all the local channels across the country, so I can't watch channels I need to scroll. Ah, gotcha. That kind of stinks, Dave. Come on, dude. That is Jamar Chase all day. Especially with Flacco. Even if he's limited. You're expecting the Saints to do anything? All right, UCLA's lining up to kick a field goal. All right, Missouri 3rd and 3. What's it gonna be? Oh, and he drops it. Oh, wow. Okay. Fumble, fumble, fumble. I don't know if you can determine that. They're not showing the whole clip. When is I don't know. I don't know. Oh, wow. Wagman back with the ball. That's coming back for holding. Ole Miss loses this game, it'll be interesting. 3rd and 7. I don't think he got that. Ooh, Missouri gonna go for it. I don't like this. Missouri's 86%. They're 5th best on 4th down. I don't know if he got that. Dave's here looking forward to Texas, Oklahoma. Need Oklahoma to win. Yeah, I hear you on that. Oh, they're calling that a first down? Ugh. The SEC officiating is rough. I don't think that's hell of a spot. Can't believe they didn't buzz down. Houston called for holding. Yeah, this ought to be interesting. If Alabama can just hold them to a field goal, Alabama has no timeouts left. UCLA got the ball back already? Jeez, Michigan State. I think there's going to be a hold. Yep. Kenneth Walker or Derrick Henry? I would probably lean Derrick Henry as long as he doesn't fumble it. 59 seconds left in the half. Trade Coleman and Hunt for T. Higgins. It just depends upon if you think they're going to what Flacco's going to do. Alabama DB falls down. They get about 17 on 2nd and 20. Touchdown Ohio State, I'm going to assume. He hit the pylon. Ooh, it ain't going good. Ain't going good at the Vought, I can tell you that much. Oh, Pitt. Oh. Receiver falls down. Florida State turnover. Ohio State gets. That was an ugly drive. Oh, yeah. That ball's out. Chambliss fumbled. All right, 4th down. Drink's going to run it down to 3 seconds and kick a field goal. Pitt cannot tackle anybody. Oh. So they run it down to 3 seconds. Now they're going to kick a field goal. Wow. All right, Mizzou is about to kick a. They're about to kick a field goal. Be down 1 score, and then we are going to shut her down for halftime. Just piles of gravel in the background. Nothing like, oh, and he got it. Partially blocked, but he got it. But that's the first half. Drink is not happy. Yeah, he was offsides too. Hey, ball don't lie. But all right, we'll see you back for the second half. All right, we're back. Missouri gets it in plus territory. Oh boy. That is not a good day. Get the beard looking good. Get a retweet out there. Here we go. Appreciate everybody who has tuned in today. Also, if you can do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. Help us grow this thing. Missouri on the board. All right, there we go. Get that going. Houston up comfortably. But Missouri, Ty Simpson coughs it up. First mistake of the day. Getting everything set up. All right. Sorry about that, everybody, but getting everything set up here for to open the phone lines. There is that. Also, let me get that on the ticker for everybody. Hold on. All right. All right. The phone number is on the ticker, so if you want to call, get your call in. Could have been disastrous. Phone lines are open. We are open kimono. We are open for business. So there is that. But yes, the phone lines are open. So if you want to call, the number to call is 260-255-4069. Also, Ole Miss down at halftime. Very, very interesting stuff, I would say. I would say as well. But yeah, phone lines are open. Wow. Ole Miss Spears, dear Lord, this is sad number. Oh, wow. John Mateer might be playing today, folks. All right. Phone lines are open. Like I said, the number to call 260-255-4069. If you want to call, get your call in now. We will leave the phone lines open for the majority of the second half. And then we have an overall call-in show that'll be going on tonight. Like I said, Alabama fumbles, gives it back to Missouri plus territory. Also, the Rebels down right now. Ole Miss is down. Maybe I should. Apologize for that. Just. All right. Ty Simpson marching back. I don't necessarily put that one on. The Alabama defense. They were kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place. Ole Miss is looking to score. That'd be the damnedest thing if they got held to a field goal there. So they're getting there. Tough yards on the ground. Hold on. All right. Ty Simpson out the pocket, out the gate, 88. All right. This is. There we go. All right. Ole Miss. Got one timeout left. Ohio State up 20-3. UCLA just moving it up and down the field. But yeah, if you are a Alabama fan and you want to get your call in, or a Missouri fan, the number to call 260-255-4069. Number to call. The Missouri fans are alive now. I got the Stadium Pulse sign up. There's that. Also, the number to call at the bottom of the screen on the ticker. If you want to call, go ahead and get your call in now. Let me look here. All right. Ty Simpson. Somebody's going to have to teach this dude to slide. Alabama punt. Ole Miss punches it in. Florida State up a tub on Pitt. Illegal substitution defense in the Michigan State game. But yeah, we got it going here. That is where we're at. The phone lines are open. So there is that. But the number to call, 260-255-4069. The number to call here. Yeah, so commercial break, change of possession, Houston kicking a field goal. UCLA is rolling them. So there is that. Washington State probably just going to take it to half. Houston's field goal is good. They got a commanding lead. Ole Miss, Washington State about to get to halftime here. So there is that. But the phone lines are open. If you want to call, go ahead. Let me look here. Actually, I'll just do this. Da-da-da. I will hit it one more time. Hit it one more time with this. Da-da. Maybe that'll get it. All right, got that retweeted. Got it in the sphere. Ooh. A whole bunch of people at T-Boone went up in a section and took their shirts off and started waving them around. Yikes. I think that's probably to show support of Gundy, I would assume. Coach Mike Gundy, the former Pokes coach. Alabama's defense standing tall on that one. Lost last 4 non-con games when the opponents have scored touchdowns first. Yikes. But the phone lines are open. Here comes damn penalty. I'm almost to the point to where I'm almost done with the special teams penalties. All right, John Mateer. Is he going to play? John Mateer will play against Texas. Wonder how much that line moved. Slide in there and grab Oklahoma for some plus money. That's what we're doing. But yeah, appreciate everybody who is partaking and watching in the stream. But yeah, the phone lines are open. All right, Ty Simpson getting him back up there. Ole Miss Wazoo. They are at halftime. Jam Miller. Gosh, I'm sure Missouri is loving that just bare concrete construction in the camera view. All right. What else do we got? Pitt touchdown. They have a whole section of Oklahoma State fans with no shirt on. That is bizarre. All right. Another big run. Unbelievable. It's just a heads-up play. But, yeah, Jam Miller. I think Alabama looks like a totally different team with Jam Miller back in there. Checking some other scores. Pitt, Florida State all knotted up. Awaiting the big one. Indiana, Oregon. Some more tough yards on the ground. So there is that. All right. Ohio State and Illinois is back underway. Alabama not giving up on the run game. I like it. Wonder what's going on in all of FBS. SMU killing Stanford. Cincinnati's up 14 on UCF. I think they're going to give them that first down. So, yeah, there's that. I'm surprised TNT hasn't sent anybody up to the section. Can Altmaier score a touchdown? Oh, somebody just got lambasted on the Oklahoma State sideline. The Pokes. All right. Alabama in the low red. They are just pounding it on the ground. Illinois is kind of moving it. John Mateer, 17 days since hand surgery. Can't believe they have right. Jam Miller gonna get ridden out of bounds. Alabama is just inching and inching closer. I wonder if Aiden Childs is hurt or if he got pulled. I'm wondering if they're going to call that a catch. But UCLA with the turnover. Appreciate everybody joining in. The phone lines are open. If you want to call, get your call in. The number to call 260-255-4069. We'll leave these open. Leave the phone line open until the conclusion of the game. John Mateer is playing today. Throw that in the chat. But Altmaier, no, he is short. Jam Miller short of the first down as well. Wild times. Houston about to punch it in again. Sorry about that. Got somebody texting me. Should have been a face mask. Oh, Simpson falls down. Touchdown, Alabama. I wonder if they're not going to review this to see if his knee was down. Jam Miller. Because it looked close. I don't know. That's not a good angle. Official review in Ohio State, Illinois. Yep, he's down. I think they're going to reverse this. Yep, PI on that. I think they're going to reverse the call. I think it's going to get reversed. Unless they say that it's not conclusive, but anyway. The number to call 260. Oh, I don't want that. Number to call 260-255-4069. Just saying. Where are we at here? Huh. All right, 3rd and goal. What you going to do, Alabama? What you going to do? Nope. Field goal time. It is field goal time. All right. Oklahoma, Texas. Yep, kicked another one into the construction zone. There's just nobody at T-Boone Pickett. So that was a big play. Ty Simpson's foot gets stepped on. There's that. So, wow, Teddy Bridgewater doing progressive commercials. That's interesting. Good for Teddy. But the phone lines are open. So, what's Dillinger talking about? Oh, I guess Illinois got a touchdown. So the cover is still on. Florida State kicks a field goal. UCLA punches it in. Looks like Ole Miss is about to come back out from halftime. Rebs only sharing a 3-point lead. So there is that. I'm surprised. I figured Pitt would have brought a lot of people with wintertime coming up here in the north. I thought Pitt would have brought more people than that to Florida State. All right. Celsius. Commercials. So yeah, there's that. Phone lines are open. We got Indiana, Oregon coming up this evening. Or well, just in a little bit. I don't know how it's going to work out, but yep, there it is. .350 total yards of offense for UCLA today. Unbelievable. Michigan State is getting blown out. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully that Ty Simpson not um falling down and having that 4-point swing comes back at him. Oh, big one for Illinois, but also, like I said, phone lines open. Number to call 260-255-4069. Number to call. So appreciate everybody watching. Also, for all you people watching on Twitter, you can always come over to YouTube and join the chat as well. And then directly when this game, pretty much when you see victory formation and there's nothing else really to gain from it, we are going to switch streams and get to Indiana, Oregon, which I think this is on the Indiana, Oregon side of things. I think this is the biggest program. I think this is the biggest game in program history outside of the playoff game that Indiana's had. Wonder what Pete Miller paid for that ad. John Mateer going to play today. Very interesting. Also, if you can do me the biggest favor and hit the like and subscribe button, that helps a ton. Yeah, appreciate everybody, but also commercial break. Phone lines are open. Just checking through some Twitter stuff. All right. Does Alabama close this one out? All right. Here we go. Start of the fourth quarter. Number to call 260-255-4069. I wish one thing that I wish Sankey would do was get rid of the turf. Good delay. Cleared it out and got it to the tight end. The biggest thing, Oh, Ohio State is striving and driving. Can the Bama defense? They force a 3 and out here. Illinois needs to hold them to a field goal, please. All right, here we go. Appreciate all 70 people watching. Oh, did he catch that? That's a big play. When is that coming out? I can't do it. Can't do it, my guy. Some days you just got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them, but also know when to walk away. Alabama's defense gets off the field. Big turnover. They just call roughing the passer. Yep, hit him in the head. Can't do it. Jeremiah Smith coming out. If we can go through and get an Alabama tub here, that would be great. That's a catch. Unbelievable. What a catch. What is that live right now? Timeout called. Hey, Michigan State's in the red zone. Oh, wow. What happened here? That is rough. The Rebels down bad. I'm sure there's a bunch of Alabama fans that are taking some yikes. But yeah, like I said, we'll leave the phone lines open until the end of this one, and then we will move over to Indiana, Oregon. This has been a fairly entertaining game. There is nobody at the Michigan State game. They have packed up, and said, "See you later." Message board, message board geniuses. It is getting live in East Lansing. The hashtag fire everybody. Somebody posted on Spartan Tailgate. The buyout is bad, but who cares? This isn't going to suddenly turn around. It's plain obvious that Smith ain't the guy. Reset the clock and move forward. Cutting funding. Yeah, Michigan State fans are pissed. Mike Norvell and the Gus Bus got a 3-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Are they going to call that a catch or no? Guess so. It is. Ohio State still with the 10-point lead. Jeremiah Smith back in. Connor Wegman's day is done. Third down coming up for Alabama. All right. Injured Missouri player. Looks like it was a gloomy day there in Columbia. What's Ohio State doing? I have a bet on that one. All right. Jam Miller, not going to get it. What you going to do, DeBoer? Can you get 1 yard? Can you get 1 yard? That is the question. Oh, no. Oh, what a play by Ty Simpson. What a play. Just the flip forward to Jam Miller. 3rd and goal. Is Ohio State going to punch this in? Yes. The Illinois cover looks grim. Jam Miller got knocked out. Ohio State up 17. We needed Illinois. Needed Illinois touchdown. All right. Appreciate everybody who has joined today. Just looking at some stuff here. Florida State almost out to midfield. We're at commercial. Wow, they're making a now you see me, now you don't. Another one. Didn't know we were clamoring for that. Trinidad Chambliss sacked. What's going on here? Oh, there's that. Jam Miller heading into the locker room. That's not good for Alabama. He got knocked out. So Jam is unavailable for today. Or the rest of the day, I would assume. Ty Simpson's going to have to win it. Way high. Don't let Washington State come out and score. Don't let Washington State score. Missouri is in this thing. It's going to fall on the Alabama defense. 9 minutes left, and Indiana, Oregon starts soon. Ty Simpson, nothing. It's on the Alabama defense now. Kane Womack's group. What do I have on that? I know I got something on that. Need this one. Nope. I just hear it now. Hooked it. All right. What can Bo Perbula do? Evades one, spin move. Uh-oh. A very, very eerily quiet day from Ryan Williams. Oh. What you gonna do, Eli? What you gonna do? Also, the phone lines are open. If you want to call, number to call, 260-255-4069. That is the number to call. Fake punt, doesn't get it. I don't think he got it. Illinois' bet is fried. Okay, line to gain. It's gonna be close. Gonna be a close one. Oh boy. Never good when it is up to the replay official. Never a good time. Pitt's QB just running backyard football. Gonna be some sad pandas. Oh, called him short. It was a ballsy move by Drink there. I can't say that I don't disagree with it. He's trying to win the game. Pitt field goal. Good. Ooh wee. That kid just came screaming off the edge. Ryan Williams, no catches today. Oklahoma State getting frisky. They get a tub on the board. Second and 17, what you like? The Ole Miss offense looks fired up. Third and 24. Not a whole lot you can really do with that one. Ohio State looking to score again. 4th and 8 is DeBoer. DeBoer's going for it here, huh? And he did hike it. Ty Simpson caught in the low red. That is a big play. Helmet comes off, but the ball doesn't come free. Here we go. Simpson delivers it to the spot. I don't think the ball ever came free. But yeah, phone lines are open. 260-255-4069 if you want to call. Got 4 minutes left. Kiffin's going to go for it. Second and goal for Alabama. Ooh. Right into the hands of the state trooper. Washington State came to play today. But yeah, Alabama inside the red zone. Ooh. Fourth and goal, just kick it. Or is he... I guess they're going to go for it. So here we go. Touchdown, Alabama. That's a big, big score. I think on the flip side, to salt this one away, if the Bama defense can come out and get a stop. Number 25 for Washington State, disqualified. Alabama on top. 27-17. It has not gone well. Nothing has worked today for Ole Miss. Pitt, Florida State still knotted up. Huh. But appreciate everybody. My guy Richie's going to join. Second half of the Auburn Georgia game. Also, Ohio State on the board. The Illinois cover is toast. Illinois cover toast. Yeah, that's PI. Didn't. All right, Trinidad Chambliss in there. Touchdown. Pitt. Looks like they're going to kick another field goal. Perbula got a tackle. If you're Drinkowitz, need a touchdown and a field goal. Oh, because time isn't on your side, even though they got 3 timeouts. 3 timeouts in the 2-minute timeout. You need to get another playoff in the 2-minute timeout before that happens. Okay, there's the 2-minute timeout. And you got an injured Alabama player. So we got a final in the Houston game. Houston moves to 5-1. Oh, there it is. Bobby Petrino, hog time. I'm telling you, Fox loves them some Jerry Neuheisel. What you gonna do, Washington State? Mm. Well, into the third. That whole group of folks in the upper deck. All right, Pitt on top of Florida State. They cannot get enough of Jerry Neuheisel, but I mean, good for the kid, I guess. Well, not really a kid. Me and him are the same age. $15 until Indiana. Indiana, Oregon. Nebraska, Maryland set to kick off soon. What's it gonna be, Eli? You need a tub here, my guy. Ooh. Ooh. Missouri in the red zone. I'm assuming Alabama called timeout. But yeah, the phone lines are open for another minute if you're in. Be over there momentarily. Mm. Oh no. All right. Beulah. Touchdown, Missouri. The Alabama 3.5. I'm going to get bit by the hook. That's always fun. So what does Pitt have to do to win this game? Norvell's got 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute. So Pittsburgh really needs 3 first downs to win. 3 first downs or a touchdown. Miami's idle. Ohio State wins. Yeah. All right. Phone lines are open. If you want to call, get your call in. And then we're going to close up shop and move over to Oregon, Indiana. Where are you going to kick this? Alabama calls timeout. So here we go. Onside kick for all the marbles. Chambliss. Minute 40. Missouri's got 3 timeouts. Alabama covers it. So there is that. What is it? I think Bama's got to run a couple of plays. I think they just have to hand it off. That's unfortunate. Ole Miss punt. First and goal for Pitt. 1:35 left. Pitt scores a touchdown. It ain't going to be fun times for Florida State. Another Missouri timeout. Illinois takes on another loss. They are going to be pushing elimination. All right. 1:30 left, 3rd and 3. Can you get 3? Wouldn't it be something play action pass bomb was over Baghdad? And I don't think they're in. He's debating on if he wants to kick a field goal or punt. It seems like he doesn't want to punt. Did Pitt just score? Oh, no. I did not put. I'm hoping I did not put Florida State in there. So what's it? He's going to go for it? Surely not, right? Delay a game. So he is going to punt. Minute 25 left. Oh, yeah. One is. Here comes the return. Minute 18. Minute 17, sorry. All right. Can Bama's defense hold? All right. We're etching closer. Illinois scores. Let's see if Indiana has started yet. Indiana has not started. What was I going to put on the CW or bunny ears? Berbula, incomplete, 4th and 6. If Alabama, if they get a stop here, we're probably going to cut the stream off because Missouri's got no timeouts, and that's that. And he got a catch. $52 seconds. I think they got to get to at least the 35. Are we going to get Alabama overtime? $48 seconds left. Third and 10. He's got 0 50-yard attempts. All right. 0 50-yard attempts. Intercepted. Set match point. So there you have it, folks. Missouri throws a pick to end it. I'm sure Alabama's going to knee it, and that is the ball game. We're heading over to the Oregon-Indiana stream. So appreciate everybody watching. If you made it this far, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll talk to you later.